You make one small mistake, and instantly the voice starts. Why did you do that? You are so stupid. Everyone noticed. You always mess this up. What is wrong with you? It is not a stranger saying these things. It is you. The way you talk to yourself when no one is listening. And for many people, that voice is relentless and brutal and constant. Here is something worth noticing. You would never talk to a friend the way you talk to yourself. If a friend made that same mistake, you would be kind. You would say, "It is okay, everyone slips up." But when it is you, there is no mercy, just judgment. For years, my inner voice was exactly like that. I would replay one small mistake for days, calling myself every name, and I thought that was normal. I thought that was just being honest with myself. But here is the truth. That harsh voice is not honesty, and it is not really you. It is a mechanism. And once you understand where it comes from, it loses its grip. Your inner critic did not appear randomly. It was built to protect you. Somewhere along the way, usually early in life, your brain learned a rule. If I criticize myself first before anyone else can, it hurts less. If I am hard on myself, I will not get lazy or rejected or caught off guard. Being your own harshest judge felt like a kind of armor, so the critic became a bodyguard, an overprotective one that never takes a day off. It is not trying to destroy you. In its own broken way, it thinks it is keeping you safe. But here is where it goes wrong. You start to believe that being hard on yourself is what makes you better. You think, if I stop criticizing myself, I will lose my edge. I will become lazy. It feels true, but it is backwards. Because harsh self-talk does not create motivation, it creates shame. And shame does not make you try harder. It makes you freeze. It makes you avoid. It makes you hide from the very things you want to do. You do not perform better under a cruel voice, you perform worse. Think about it. Have you ever been truly motivated by someone screaming that you are worthless? No. You shrink. You shut down. And your own mind does the exact same thing to you all day long. And the cost is heavy. You achieve something good and feel nothing because the voice has already moved on to the next flaw. Nothing is ever enough. You carry a quiet exhaustion because living under constant judgment drains you. And slowly, you start to believe the critic is you, the real, honest you. But it is not. It is just an old, scared pattern, repeating a script it learned a long time ago. So how do you actually loosen its grip? Not by fighting it, but by changing your relationship with it. The first shift is to notice the voice as separate from you. It is a voice, not a fact. When it says you are stupid, that is not truth arriving. That is just the critic talking. You are the one who hears it. And that means you are not the voice. You are the one listening. The second shift is to talk to yourself like you would talk to someone you love. Before you say something to yourself, ask, would I say this to a friend I care about? If the answer is no, you do not get to say it to yourself either. Same standard, same kindness. The third shift is to understand that self-compassion is not weakness. People who are kind to themselves after a mistake actually try again sooner and give up less. Kindness is not what makes you lazy. It is what keeps you going. The critic was wrong about that the whole time. And the last shift is to answer the voice instead of obeying it. When it says you always mess up, do not just accept it. Respond. That is not a fact. That is fear talking. Separate the feeling from the truth, and the voice loses its power. Because here is the truth. You may never fully silence that voice. It is wired too deep. But you do not have to believe it, and you do not have to obey it. The way you speak to yourself is the background sound of your entire life. It is there in the morning, in your work, in your quiet moments, and you are allowed to make it gentler. So the next time you make a mistake and the voice rises up to attack, pause. And instead of joining it, try something new. Speak to yourself like someone you are actually on the side of. Because the moment you stop being your own worst enemy is the moment your whole life starts to feel lighter.